it would be more helpful if instead of signing a petition, those that did would actually have ridden or start to ride the pink route on a daily basis. And the reason that I say that is so that let me take this opportunity. I want to take the opportunity to share the logic and the numbers behind the pink route decision, not necessarily to change people's minds whether they're for or against it, but just so that you, the public, can understand why we made the decision that we did. And it starts with the number 81 million. $81 million is what it would take for the Ministry of Transport to provide all of the services and amenities that Bermudians have come to know and love in the transportation industry. We were allocated $72 million as a total budget. Out of that $72 million, we need to have 11 million allocated to the Skyport MRG, leaving us with $61 million. That $61 million is $20 million shy of what we would need to provide all the goods and services. And so the ministry has to start looking at the good performers, the strong performers, and those that are underperforming in services. And in 2020, the Ministry of Transport suspended the Orange Route, and the Orange Route connects Dockyard, or the cruise ship visitors from Dockyard, with St. George's. And due to COVID and the global shutdown, that service was underutilized or projected to be underutilized, and we suspended it for 2 years, restarting or reintroducing it this year. And for the last 2 years, the ministry has saved $3 million of the taxpayers' money. And so what we're looking to do, we were originally looking to do the exact same thing for the pink route. We originally planned to suspend the service altogether. That would have saved $850,000 for the year. We were going to reallocate those funds to the Air Service Development Program, which would have been utilized to secure key air service from key and strategic gateways, something that during our off season, which is something that the government was criticized for last year when the Deltas and the JetBlues decided not to fly to key services like Boston. That $850,000 would have provided 45% of the funding needed to ensure or to secure this service. And with us now revisiting, we listened to the community, we look at it, we took their feedback under advisement, and instead of suspending the service altogether, we are actually focused on the commuter demographic within. What do I mean by that? So instead of suspending the service altogether, we went from 7 days a week to 5 days a week, from 11 runs per day to 7 runs per day. And we're focused on running the service from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then from 3:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. This is to make sure that school children can get to and from school and that persons can get to and from work. Now, just some more numbers. We, on average, have 106 people ride the pink route, while at the same time, you'll have 380 people riding the orange route. Those numbers translate into it costing the taxpayer 40% more to transport somebody from across the harbor than it does to transport somebody from Dockyard to St. George's. And so takes me back to my main point of it would be more helpful for persons who, instead of signing a petition to keep the pink route on, actually utilize the pink route so that we can justify keeping it on year round. And I would thank you for your time, and I would be open to any other questions.